guys, and welcome to another episode of Planetside. Or, well, this is not an episode, this is just a random video. I decided I'd try out TR because I'd never played them because I hate them. They suck, they don't know how to shoot, they have a billion bullets because they are really bad at shooting. They have basically no recoil, is what I found, and just twice as many bullets as us. Well, about the same magazine size or the clip size, whatever you want to call it. It's just that their fire rate is insane. So much easier to kill things with these guys. You just sit there and pew pew away. Now I know why there's so much hate on the NC and the VS in terms of TR weaponry. The VS don't really have much to complain about. I mean, I played VS in the beta. I switched over to NC because found a really cool outfit to play with. That's Clan Magnus Legio, or Legio, I don't know, however you want to pronounce it. CML. We play on the Master server. And yeah, so the NC, I have played all three factions, so I do kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. I spent, I guess, maybe an hour, 2 hours playing TR just the other day, and this is a video footage of that. Put in most of the, I guess, action bits, as it were. So let's do an analysis. Heavy assaults, VS versus TR versus NC. With the VS, you have basically no recoil on your heavy machine gun, so, or heavy assault rifle, I guess you could call it that. So that makes you very difficult to kill at range because you're hitting the person and you basically have no recoil, and they are hitting you. And if they do hit you, I mean, you got your shield on, and plus your recoil's not going to take as big as a hit as, say, an NC guy or a TR guy who gets hit by you, because he's going to be bopping up and down, and his cone of fire and whatnot is already larger than yours, and his accuracy's slightly lower than yours, and in the case of NC, very much lower than yours. And if you hit him, it kind of screws up his accuracy even more. Unless he's got something like a red dot sight or a reflex sight, something along those lines, or a foregrip, which improves accuracy. Other than that, heavy assaults, I would say the TR heavy assaults probably have the biggest advantage in terms of fire rate. I know they may not have as much damage as the NC or as much accuracy as the VS, but the fact that they shoot, I don't know how many, I haven't really looked at it, but I'm gonna say against an NC, I'd say like maybe 1.5 times as many bullets per second, and against a VS maybe 1.25 or maybe 1.3 times bullets per second. So in that sense, they shoot a lot faster than the other two factions, and they will be able to unload a clip into you much faster. And it's much easier to get a headshot because the recoil naturally goes up, and you can hit a head if you aim for the chest, head quite easily, and then you got the kill. Now, other stuff that I wanted to talk about, which will come later in this video, is the vehicles, or the aircraft rather, mostly the aircraft. And in this beginning bit, you saw how I was trying to shoot a scythe with a rocket launcher. Almost impossible. They can weave and duck and rise up almost instantly, so if they see a rocket coming, they can duck, weave, do whatever, get out of the way. Very annoying to try to hit a scythe without a lock-on rocket, and if the scythe pilot's smart, they will probably have decoy flares, which makes killing them a pain in the ass, really. But yeah, back to the infantry. I found getting kills with the TR is probably as easy, if not easier, than almost any other faction. VS I'd give the second easiest, or the second most easy faction to get kills with, just because of lack of recoil. NC, I find it's the hardest to get kills, and I don't mean hard in terms of killing people, I mean hard to sustain a kill streak, is what I mean by it's hardest to get kills. Like, this is one life right here. I have not died yet since the beginning of this video. I've been running around for 5 minutes now. It's almost unheard of. But then one could argue that this is not very, it's not a very big battle. This is just a couple of guys trying to assault the biolab, and there's only a couple of guys in here, and we're defending, so it's not like it's a massive fight. So of course you're going to live longer in this. And granted, you're right, but the fact of the matter is, I'm killing people, and they're not killing me. That's the key here. Even though it's a small fight, I'm pretty sure I probably would have died by now if I were playing NC, because I wouldn't have been able to kill the other people as fast, especially against VS, who have much more accurate weapons. Against the TR, I probably would have died a lot sooner as well, because, I mean, they fire a lot faster. A heavy assault, one-on-one situation, mid-range to close range, I think TR would win every time, if they have equal ability. I'd say long range, maybe the NC, because the TR might lose some of their punch at longer ranges. I don't know if that's true, maybe they're mid to long range. And that's where I died, when 3 people were shooting at me at once, and I almost got a kill there as well. But yeah, going back to some of this stuff might, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to disagree with some of the stuff I'm saying, and you can tell me why you disagree with it, tell me why I'm wrong, I would love to hear it. But these are just my impressions or my feelings towards 3 different factions. I am definitely biased towards NC, I will not deny it. I love the faction, I love the players, I love my outfit, it's just too much fun. But I really think the TR have an advantage in the game right now in terms of just overall gear. Their weapons are faster. I'm not saying that speed equals victory. I mean, the VS, they constantly hold Indar on matters, and I haven't seen any other faction take it for a long time. And that's because the VS are, for some reason, able to hold that continent like nothing else. So I don't know what it is about them. I actually have no idea. I think it might be because they just like the infantry purchases. I don't know what it is, but they seem to hold Indar all the time. From whenever I play, they have it. So I don't know. Getting back to the point of the video, which was having played all 3 factions, which do I prefer the most, and which do I think has a distinct advantage over the others? By far the TR. And I'm not just saying this because I'm an NC fanboy or I like the NC more than the other factions, which I do, I will not deny that. But I think the VS and the NC are kind of balanced in the sense that the VS lose damage over distance, okay? They lose damage over distance, but that's compensated for them with basically no bullet drop and close ranges. If you fight a VS close range and he is let's say he's got 25% of the skill that you do, or even 33%. Let's be a little better. Yeah, 33% of the skill you do. So you're twice as good, or 3 times as good as this guy, and he's a third as good as you. Okay. If you're close range, you have full life. He will win almost every time because damage close range for the VS is insanely off the charts. And okay, let's not say a third of the skill. That's going a little overboard, actually. Chances are you'll probably win that fight because you'll know to go for the headshot, and he might not. Let's say you are almost par in terms of skill level. You're very close. One of you is better than the other, though. Let's say you're better than the other guy, but if he's really close to your skill level, he will win that fight every single time because of the damage increase at close range. Now you take that situation in reverse. Let's say this hypothetical is between an NC and a VS, okay? Now let's take that to mid-range. In a mid-range situation, equal skill level, almost equal skill level, the NC guy wins that fight every time, okay? Now, let's put a TR guy into that mix. Close range, TR versus VS. VS might win that fight, dependent on who gets the headshot first. If the TR guy's headshot or his reticle goes up towards the head faster, because he's unloading more bullets into the VS guy, he will win that fight. Now let's take that situation again with an NC guy. The same thing happens again, because it doesn't matter how much damage they do. The damage is negligible in that sense. Because he's unloading more bullets, he's doing more damage over time, than the other guy. I don't know, I might be wrong on this, but that's the feeling I've got. If I go toe-to-toe with a TR, either as NC or as VS, at close range, and we're about the same skill level, let's base this on battle rank, alright? We're about the same battle rank. I will lose that fight. And that's happened to me, I wouldn't say a lot of times, because I know to not get too close to people playing as NC. Because the closer you get, the more chances of you losing that fight as an NC player are. They increase substantially. Because you do damage, but you do damage slower. Even though you hit harder, you hit slower. And in that sense, you can lose the fight pretty easily if the other guy has any skill whatsoever. Well, not any skill whatsoever, if he's close to the same skill level as you. Now we go on to vehicles. As you can see right now, I'm driving a Prowler, and I'm just testing it out, really. And the tanks, I'd say the vehicles pretty even between all three factions. Mag Riders are always a bitch to hit because they can get away from stuff pretty easily. I guess the Prowler would be the second or the third best tank. I'd give the best tank title to the Mag Rider, and that would be followed, actually not the Mag Rider, I'd probably give it to the Vanguard, then I'd go Mag Rider, and then I'd go with the Prowler. Prowler's a good tank, but it's not as good as the other two, I don't think. At least that's my take on it. And right there, as you saw, those guys came in close, even though it's a VS. And once I put my shield on, they stood no chance whatsoever because of my fire rate. It's insane how fast you can kill people as a TR. It's insane. It's actually really fucking crazy. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to swear. I should probably get, whatever. Sorry about that. I'll put language filter on, or I'll put the little disclaimer or whatever it is. What else? Again, this is medium range, and unfortunately he rocketed me. My shields were fully charged, and it's max, so in that sense I knew I was gonna die there. But anyways, back to the crown. What else? And then air vehicles. Air vehicles. That's a different story altogether. I think the best, by far, the best fighter by far is the Scythe, hands down. Followed by the Mosquito, and then the Reaver comes. I don't know. The Reaver, if it's upgraded, I guess you could argue that it's better than. Okay, let's go this way. If they're all fully upgraded, hands down, the Scythe wins overall. There's no doubt about it. Just because of the maneuverability, and you want that in an aircraft. If you have that much maneuverability, you should not be getting shot down by anything. Alright? And if you do, that's just because you were being clumsy or lazy or not paying as much attention as you needed to. And then the Scythe followed by the Mozzie. And you might ask, why not the Reaver? The Reaver is a really good anti-aircraft or anti-ground aircraft when it's fully upgraded. And I'll give you my reason. The Scythe, or the Mosquito, it's so much faster than the Reaver. And I've had times where I haven't even heard a Mosquito come up behind me. Like, I can't hear them. I know they make a noise before people tell me, oh, they make a certain noise. But it's really hard to hear it with the noise that the Reaver makes. So it's really easy for Mosquitoes to sneak up on you and take you out because they are so much faster than you. A fully upgraded Reaver without Afterburner, no chance against a Mosquito whatsoever. Because they're just that much quicker. And against the Scythe, I mean, if you don't have Afterburners, you're going to die no matter what you're in. Because those things are just amazing. Let's see, what else do we have to discuss? So yeah, other than that, I don't really see much difference in the Empires. I mean, if you're good, you're going to be good with either one of them. You can pick any one of the three. I would recommend going with the NZ. I'm just kidding, I won't do that. I know everyone does that, I won't do that. If you want, you can go with the TR. If you want, you can go with the Vanu. If you want, you can go with the NC. But in my experience, I prefer Vanu and NC. I would have probably played Vanu if it weren't for me finding a nice outfit in the NC. just because I like the no recoil. My main deterrent was their sniper rifle, because I just couldn't take the fact that we did not have a one-shot kill sniper rifle, but now obviously the Vanu have that. The Mag Rider is really fun to play. What other things would make you want to pick one or the other? The TR. Okay, why? Let's do a hypothetical here. Why would I play TR? What is my main reason for playing TR? If it had to boil down to a main reason, I would say the main reason I would want to play TR is just because of their colors. I mean, they just look nicer. Just because of the red, just because of the roundness, I guess you could say. I know there are some people who prefer the look of Vanu or the look of NC, but I just prefer the look the Terran Republic have. It's a pretty polished look. I think they might have spent the most time on these guys. Or yeah, I think so, actually. Just the gun sounds. Those actually sound a lot nicer. The TR guns sound the best, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion, so don't flame me. I know some people prefer the way the NC guns sound, like, because they sound heavy and they bum 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 versus or whatever it is for the TR. The Vanu sounds too lasery for my tastes, even though they do have nice guns, and I don't know what that thing's called, the cycler or something, the one that shoots out bolts. But anyways, yeah, so getting back to, yeah, the TR are overpowered. That's the main point of this video, really. Too much stuff, really. And then the VS, I'd say, are the second tier of faction, in the sense that they have the most, second most opportunity to really kill things easily. But with the VS you have to get close. With the TR you can really do it at almost any range. As long as you have good accuracy, you can do it at almost any range. It's kind of sad. And I hope the devs do something about it, even though this is just my opinion, and chances are nothing will be done about it until very late game. But they've already done things like introduce guns which give you faster fire rate in the other factions, so which I started using, and if you put soft point ammunition on it, it actually helps quite a bit, and you can keep up almost, not fully, because their guns will always be faster. You can almost keep up with their fire rate, and with soft point it kind of brings you even closer to their efficiency, in the sense that you do a little more damage at medium to close ranges. So for the NC, soft point ammunition is key. If you don't have it on a gun, you are not going to kill things as fast, and chances are you will die. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about and complain about after playing the TR, and I'll leave you guys with the rest of this video where you can watch the rest and watch me fly around in a Mozzie soon. I think I start doing that shortly, and have some fun, because I tried to do some fancy moves, died, and then what did I pull after that? I don't even remember. But this is probably the first and last time I played TR. So 1 hour playthrough or whatever it was, I think it was around an hour, and I shot maybe 23-24 minutes of it. Got to battle rank 5. I don't know if that's good or bad. You guys can be the judge of that. And all in all, I am going to stick with NC because, I don't know, I like playing the underdogs, and the NC are definitely the underdogs right now. The VS are probably second in terms of underdog, and then you've got the TR at the top with their superior fire rates, their superior weaponry. Really, I just like their guns. I don't know why. God damn it, their guns are just nicer. It's annoying, but it's true, and there's no denying it. Anyone who does is lying to themselves, because their guns are nicer. Hopefully the NC and the VS get some nicer guns, and some new weapons and gadgets to play with that make us a little better in terms of being able to take out these TR scum, because that's what they are, they're scum. And I know a lot of people are going to hate on me for saying that, even though I played them, but I just played them to test them out, because I'd never played them. I didn't even play them in beta because I was just like, no, I'm not gonna go that route. I don't believe in fascism. I don't believe in total control and a government that just runs you. So they go against everything I believe. So I never played them in beta. But for the sake of YouTube and for the sake of comparison, I thought I would give them a shot. And pretty much I dislike them even more now because I see that they have better weaponry, which is very annoying. So when I die to a TR, I usually curse because I don't think I should die to them. They're not as good as the other factions. The VS and the NC or have a better caliber player than the TR. And I know a lot of you are going to hate on me for saying that, but it's true. You guys should try out those factions and see how many kills you get. Chances are, and it's not all about kills. I'm talking more about organization as well. Actually, the VS are pretty chilled. The NC, I feel, are the most organized group or faction out there. The TR are probably the second most organized, and the VS, I'd say, are the least organized from what I've seen. I might be wrong. I am probably wrong. There are probably outfits out there that are extremely organized on both of those factions that I have never had the chance to play with. So, I don't know. But yeah, that's the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of it. And if you hate me, let me know, which you probably will if you're TR. And Vanu, you guys are awesome, and I enjoy playing with you guys sometimes. It's just, killing you is fun as well. I mean, I enjoy that as well. Some of my best friends from Side 2 are on Vanu, just so you guys know. None of my friends are on TR. I wonder why. Actually, there is one who is... No, actually no one. No one plays TR. Yeah, why do you guys play TR? I just don't understand that. Alright, well, I'm out. Enjoy!
Generator destroyed. Generator compromised. Generator stabilized.
Enemy infiltrator!
Generator compromised. Generator repaired.
Enemy Sunderer in the area! I owe you one. Enemy Sunderer spotted!
Generator compromised.
Danger trying to repair this generator over here.
Generator destroyed. Generator repaired. Generator compromised. Generator destroyed. Generator compromised.
Probably some of the most friendly fire motherfuckers on the planet.
Generator stabilized.